views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, I'll keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try.
Welcome to my show, Patty's Page. Today, my guest is Samuel Harness. He is one of the contestants of the TV show, The Voice.
Woo!
Woo! And my name's Patty Hunter, by the way.
Thank you so much for having me, Patty. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Where were you born and raised?
So I was actually born in Louisiana, and then I was adopted very young age, only months old, and I grew up in Indiana, right outside of Fort Wayne in a little town called Roanoke. Very, very, very small town. Everyone knows everyone, and that's just how I grew up.
So, in Fort Wayne, did you go to school here or?
Yeah, I did. So I grew up, there's 5 kids in my family, and all of us were homeschooled by my mom. And after a little bit of time, I ended up going to public school. I went to Homestead High School, which is in Fort Wayne, because I live right on the county line. And so it worked out perfectly. And I was actually the first child in our family to graduate from a public school.
More power to you, kid.
It's probably one of the biggest high schools in Fort Wayne that I'm aware of. Yeah, they have great programs, big 5A football teams and basketball and all of that. So it was a big transition, but going from being homeschooled, obviously learning from my mom, all the way to then a public school where there were, 50 kids in my class. It was a big transition. There was a lot of people.
So when did you discover that you had the gift of music, singing?
I appreciate that you call it a gift, because it is a gift. That's what I believe. And I was given the gift of music, I believe, since the day I was born, but I was made aware of it the time that I auditioned for a middle school musical. I played sports all the way up until I was about 13 years old, and I was approached by a woman who said, "Hey, I'm holding a local musical in Fort Wayne. Are you interested?" And at that time, I was like, music? Yeah, right. Like, I've seen my dad perform. I don't think I could do that. That's crazy. But she ended up getting a couple of my teammates to audition and be in the show. So then it kind of convinced me to do it. And it kind of took off from there. I ended up landing a solo, and everybody was kind of shocked. That was the day that I realized maybe I can do this music thing.
You play musical instruments?
I do. I play the guitar. I play the piano. I play the ukulele, mandolin, dulcimer. I can play quite a bit.
Dulcimer, I love that.
Yeah.
So you're now a professional musician?
Yes, full-time professional musician.
So you're in a band or solo? You said
no.
solo.
I've been solo for the last almost 5 years now.
So you just have in-house bands to help you with when you
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where I'm playing. Only a couple times have I played with a band for bigger festivals, but I've really made a name for myself doing a lot of solo work. And so I've toured up and down the Midwest and all over the United States, actually, just doing my solo work.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a
Your
blessing.
voice is beautiful. Now,
Thank you so much.
The Voice. Why did you enter for the blind audition? Why'd you enter?
Oh, good question. I mean, so like I said, I've been touring around for almost 5 years now, and I'd had quite a bit of people come up to me and say, have you ever thought about going on a singing competition or going on TV? Oh, I could hear your voice on the radio someday. And, you know, that's fun. But at the same time, I didn't know how to get started. And lo and behold, after the year of 2020, which was a crazy year for everyone in the world, I got an email and they said, hey, we'd like you to audition. You know, you can submit this video and we'll do a little interview. And after I submitted the video, it kind of just started to snowball from there. And that took off.
Why did you pick the song Here Without You, written by 3 Doors Down?
Yeah, I felt like that song. So the song, just in the title of itself, it's Here Without You. And at that time, when I was shooting the episode for my audition, I had to fly out from Fort Wayne to California. And that's thousands of miles. And I have a 4-year-old son. His name's Asher. And at that time, I was away from him for a long, long time. And so that song really resonated with me, just thinking of being here without somebody that you love. And so I felt like it would be best to perform something that you can personally feel, and it conveyed through me and to the audience, and it ended up going really well.
You did great. I said, oh, he's a good singer, that one.
Thank you.
I love it, love the music.
Ooh, I know that song.
100 days made me older since the last time that I saw your pretty face.
That is 3 Doors Down. Cool version.
1,000 lies made me colder, and I don't think I can look at this the same.
Cool vibrato.
But all the miles that separate,
There it is. John, way to go.
disappear now when I'm dreaming of your face. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think
Beautiful
about
voice.
you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby.
There's Blake and Mariana.
It's only you and me. And tonight, it's only you and me.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name's Samuel Harness. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That was absolutely phenomenal. You have such an incredible, unique voice and such a grip on it.
Wow, thank you.
I loved the whole journey from the beginning to the end, and hearing those amazing raspy high notes that were so grungy but didn't sound unhealthy. It's a really hard thing to do, to have that much grit and soul, but also make it sound clean and clear at the same time.
Thank you so much.
Do you sing country too? What kind of music do you like to
Oh,
sing?
no.
Is it everything? Not at all? Not at all?
He said, oh no.
Oh my God! You have no chance!
Why? I didn't ask the question.
He said a hard pass.
So you're going to have him sing country
And I
music if he
know-
picks you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I was just checking. Oh my God, what do you love to sing?
Influences would probably be Bruno Mars, Louis Capaldi, Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. You have that thing from the moment a song starts, I feel like I would be able to tell that it's you.
Thank you so much.
It's interesting you pointed out Louis and Bruno and Ed, because the vibrato and the rasp that you were working with was so unique and interesting and signature for you. And sometimes artists that have so much rasp in their voice don't have the range. I don't have the range to execute what you're able to do, but I have the rasp, and so I'm jealous. But
Wow, thank you.
it's a really powerful thing as an audience member to have an artist emote like that. You will be a magical addition to Team Legend. I would love to work
Thank
with
you
you.
so much. I appreciate that.
I think you have such a cool voice. At the very end, when you have that sustain, that big note, that's when I feel like your voice finally opened up.
Yeah.
But it was like the end of the song. And everybody had already turned around. And I know they're going to be like, I turned before you. So I didn't do it. But I love
turned
your
before
voice.
all of them. Before all
You
of them.
did. You did. I'm so excited to just watch Blake try and get you on his team right now.
Well, since I have been kicked around for the last 5 minutes, made fun of by Kelly on national television and in front of you.
Awkward.
Like he does every time to me.
It's unbelievable, actually.
We're so full of it.
You know, it's true. I am a country artist,
Very good one.
but I'm not a country coach. I'm just a coach.
Only because you're not a
And-
country artist right now. He says, no, I am the country coach when a country artist stands there. I just need you to know that.
I think it's important to not be boxed in as an
Oh my
artist.
God, the copy and paste.
Listen,
You just copy and pasted
listen,
what
what are you
Kelly
talking
said 10
about?
minutes ago to
I
someone.
like to dabble in other genres
Oh my
too.
God, this is plagiarism.
So listen, Samuel, I like to work with all kinds of people, and voices like yours are rare. It's like instead of a rasp, it's like a sizzle, like a frying egg whenever you get up
Hey,
there.
there you
into
go.
that thing, man.
I haven't heard that one
And-
yet.
And that's why I say it's not cool to try to box people in and
my
scare them. So I would be honored to be your coach, man. I'm the returning champ, and I think we can do it again.
Wow. That's huge.
So I guess I'll ask you, Samuel, who do you pick as your coach? Obviously not Blake.
Come on, Samuel. Come on. Let's do this. Come on, Samuel.
You all have made really good points, and you're all amazing artists. The person I would like to work with is John.
Well, when you finished singing, 3 chairs turned around.
I still get shivers when I talk about it because it's such a surreal moment. You're looking at some of, 4 of the most famous people in the music industry in America, which is insane, maybe even the entire world. And, coming from Fort Wayne, Indiana, you kind of just learn to not get your expectations outside of your town. It's just something that I did to myself. I never expected it. And so putting myself out there, I'm extremely grateful that I got the opportunity to even audition in front of those people. And so, again, it's just a blessing to be able to be in the position that I'm in.
So why did you choose John Legend to be your coach?
Oh, yeah, man. John Legend is such a technical, clean, soulful artist. And I enjoy that about his work. I also enjoy that he's very versatile. He has done a lot of feature work with other artists that are outside of his preferred genre. And I just appreciate that about him because that's something that I want to do with my music is be able to work with multiple genres and multiple people rather than just staying in one lane.
Mhm.
So that's really what led me to want to pick him.
How did you react when you met up with Camila Cabello? Who was
Yeah, Camila Cabello.
Oh, how do you pronounce your last name?
Camila Cabello.
Cabello. Oh, sorry. She was your advisor for the Legend team. I mean,
Yeah.
how did you feel when you met her?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard several of her songs on the radio growing up in the last several years. She's a huge artist all around the world. And so when he announced that that's who our mentor was and she came walking in the room, my battle song was one of her songs that she wrote with her now boyfriend. And so right there is a lot of pressure. You're singing somebody's song in front of them for them. And so first of all, it was surreal to meet her, but also there was a lot of pressure behind performing her song for her. But I hope I did.
Know ahead of time? You didn't know ahead of time that she'll be there?
No, I had no idea until she walked in the room.
Hello. And how about the other one, Ed Sheeran?
Yeah.
Was your mentor for the season. So what do you think about him, eh?
Yeah. Oh man, the mega mentor being Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is one of the reasons that I got into playing gigs all around. I would always Google and YouTube little documentaries about him because that's how he got started. He played little gigs in Europe, and he ended up being a really big songwriter and singer over there, and ended up making his way over to the US. And that's something that I really admired about his career, is that he started from such humble beginnings. And that's what I wanted to do because I didn't know where to start. So he's probably up there in my top 5 inspirations for the reason that I do what I do and the way that I do it. And so the fact that I got to work with Ed Sheeran and sing for him and talk to him and hang out, man, it's a blessing.
So it must have freaked you out when you saw both of your favorites.
Oh yeah, I mean these are, yeah. I mean looking at Camila Cabello and then John Legend and then meeting Ed Sheeran, like these are all people that you only see on TV or you hear on the radio, and you never think, oh yeah, me from Fort Wayne, Indiana, I'll be with them at any time. So
And they're human.
yeah, and they're so normal. They're so normal.
You didn't expect that from a top item.
Oh yeah.
For the battles, your appointment was K.J. Jensen, and you came out the winner, my friend.
Yeah, well, okay, so it's a battle, and so you're thinking, you go into it, you want to win, but at the same time, you are singing the same song, and so it's a duet at the same time, and so you're looking for that balance between, I want to beat you in this competition, but at the same time, we're singing the same song, so we got to sound good, so let's work together. And so that being something, me working solo for the last 5 years on my own, it was a big deal that I was doing a duet with anybody, because that's something I had yet to do.
You did a smashing job, I say.
Thank you.
It didn't look like you were nervous or anything like that, singing with another person. You did okay.
Well, stage feels like a second home to me.
Oh, that's good.
He knows dirty secrets that I keep. Does he know it's killing me? He knows the eyes. He knows.
Another's hands have touched her skin. She won't tell me where she's been. I know.
It's tearing me apart. I'm slipping away.
Am I just hanging on to all the words she used to say? The pictures on her phone. She's not coming home. I know what you did last summer. Just lie to me, there's no other. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been.
I know what you did last summer. Look me in the eyes, my lover. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been.
Can't seem to let you go. Can't seem to keep you close. I can't seem to let you go. Can't seem to keep you close. Tell me where you've been lately. 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 Can't seem to let you go. Can't seem to keep you close. I know you didn't mean it though. No, you didn't mean it though. I know you didn't mean it though. No, you didn't mean it though. I can't seem to let you go. Can't seem to keep you close. I know what you did last summer. Just lie to me, there's no other. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been. I know what you did last summer. Look me in the eyes, my lover. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where I know.
I know you had fun since the moment you walked down here. You made me smile.
Oh, she came in hot.
I thought you have some really cool runs. I wouldn't have chosen where you went, and I thought I love singing like that. You're definitely more pure sounding, and you've got such a rock edge to you. Samuel, it's really cool.
Thank you.
I feel like Sean has kind of some rasp in him, and Camila's more pure. And I'm curious to know where you'd go, Samuel. So I think I'm leaning that way, but I thought they both did a really good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
KJ, you both had your strengths, and yours were in some of the runs and the rangy stuff that you were doing. But Samuel has that cool, smoky sound, like you just smoked a carton of cigarettes right before you. Okay, is that your trick? Is that what it is?
Which we don't advise.
And I think based on that tone, that's probably where I would go as Samuel also. Okay.
This is so hard because, Samuel, I love your tone. I love your voice. You had one of my favorite blind auditions. And KJ, I don't know that I was able to fully appreciate, based on your blind audition, what I just saw now come to life in a new way. Your runs were so precise, and I was like, oh, this diva's, whoa, this is a plot twist. I don't know.
Yes.
I would personally have to go with KJ, I think.
Thank you.
Thank you, coaches. All right, Johnny, you got the final decision. Give us some thoughts.
The wild thing is that this song was written by Sean and Camila as their first ever collaboration before they were dating. And the way you all connected, like the chemistry, it was great. Like they really enjoyed performing together. That's all I want to say. No pressure.
This is a very powerful song.
KJ, you have great vocal technique, amazing runs. You come here with enthusiasm, with great energy, with that big smile. It's just magnetic.
Thank you.
And Samuel, you emotionally invest in the music that you're singing. You sing with connection and passion, and you asserted yourself in the song in a way that said, even though I'm singing a duet, this is also a battle. So both of you nailed it.
John, who's the winner of this battle?
The winner of this battle is Samuel.
Samuel Harness, congratulations. We're moving on to the knockouts on Team Legend.
It was a difficult decision. I just thought it'd be better to pick Samuel because I think his voice has a little more character and individuality and uniqueness.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm so excited. Team Legend, baby! Woo!
Coach, let me remind you that KJ is available to steal.
This has been the honor of my life to stand on this stage, and thank you to all of you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Give it up one more time for KJ Jennings, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you pick up the song that you sang, I Know What You Did Last Summer by Camila and Shawn Mendes?
Yeah, I mean, that song, it fit perfectly for KJ and I because we're both very out-of-the-box artists, but that was something that John thought we would sound really good singing. And also, since he knew our mentor was Camila, I think he was trying to find a way to incorporate that. And I believe that he made the perfect pick, you know, placing KJ and I together in the duet for that song.
So John picked that for you. So that's something you had to get used to.
It was a position that I had to get used to, yes.
Wow. We wish to say Fort Wayne is very proud of you here in Indiana.
Thank you.
We are blessed to have you be one of ours, you might say.
Yeah.
We are voting for you left, right, and center, my friend. So I pray that you do win. I know, no pressure.
No, you're throwing the pressure on me, Patty.
Hello. Slow down, girl. And we have noticed that quite a number of people who are on The Voice over the years have been from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
You are not alone.
Yeah, I think I'm one of 4 now. Yeah, there's Addison, a girl named Christina, me, and then a guy named Keegan.
Oh, Keegan. Oh,
yeah.
Anyways, we love you, man. And we're
Thank you.
on your side 100%. Fort Wayne is very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, or is that it? Or?
Honestly, Patty, I'm extremely blessed to be on your show. So I appreciate you having me on. And just to convey to all of the listeners and watchers that they can follow me on any social platform that they can choose, you know, so, and all under my name, Samuel Harness. So again, seriously, thank you, Patty, for having me on. It's a blessing to be here.
Thank you for coming on to my show. And people, watch him on The Voice. This is Patty Hunter of Patty's Page, thanking Samuel Karnas. God bless you, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Patty.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
So much. God bless.
Godspeed, my love, until we meet again. You're always in my heart and every dream. Don't let this time apart give in to all our fears. God will keep us close from up above. So until we meet again, Godspeed, my love. God is with us always for the rest of all our